Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do an Oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Sunday. It is May 24th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. So I set this deck aside yesterday. It's one of my favorites, but I don't do it all that often. I don't use it all that often. Into the Lonely Woods by Lucy Cavendish. Artwork by Dan May. Dan May also has his own deck, which has the same type of artwork, which is fabulous, but nothing compares to this. First edition. I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday morning so far, or whatever day it is, wherever you are. We got two on the table. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten that message before with this card. We got three on the table. We're going to do one more shuffle. I think today might be the day to go back to the documentary on my other YouTube channel and put a little installment on there. It might be the day. Take a few minutes. I usually make them 15 minutes or less just because of uploading, but yeah, maybe. We got Find Your Night Self. Somebody should get outside and enjoy the stars. I sat outside on my deck last night watching a movie and really enjoyed it. And then I couldn't see the moon from my side of the building. So when I was done, I came inside and got my keys, made sure I had my phone, went outside to look for the moon, and it was right there. Unfortunately, it was clouded over, so you couldn't really get a clear shot of it. But yeah, maybe take yourself outside at night. Be careful, as always. Be careful, but get some fresh air in the evening. We got realizations. So I'm looking at this card. I'm pretty sure we've had this before, but I'm looking at this. I've never gotten this message before. I'm looking at this card and you see, the monster, and then you see the little deer down there looking up at the monster. Somebody might be going back and forth in their head, very much like ego based, like, am I bigger than life or am I smaller than life? Am I bigger than life? Am I smaller than life? Meaning, kind of like I was talking about it like last week, the week before. Big fish in a little pond, little fish in a big pond. Kind of like somebody, thinking like they're larger than life and then coming to this realization that in the overall scheme of things, this is what you are. And it's not that it's not okay to feel like you're awesome and amazing and larger than life. It's okay to feel like that. That's not necessarily too much in your ego. But you also have to also acknowledge the fact that in comparison to the world, in comparison to the universe, you are a tiny little speck of nothing. So I think somebody is coming to that realization. Somebody is realizing, like, the world doesn't revolve around me. This is the real me, not this. Again, not that it's not okay to feel like that, right? Like, it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to invest in yourself, right? But again, there comes a point when you realize, like, you are not the end all be all. You are not the end all be all of anybody's existence, and you are not the end all be all of this existence. Harsh realizations, I call them. We got drink from your own well, water your own garden. I think somebody could be very shocked and surprised to how they could bloom if they did a little more self-care, if they took care of themselves a little bit better. If you're already doing self-care, this doesn't really apply to you because you're blooming, babe. But this is for somebody that this is somebody that doesn't take care of themselves. Like a little self-care can go a long way. And the bottom of the deck, we've got Gifts of the Lonely Path. There are definitely benefits to being alone on this timeline, in this lifetime. You have the freedom to do what you want when you want. You have the freedom to grow. You have the freedom to change. You have the freedom to heal, and all at your own pace. Not that you couldn't do those things with someone else or in a community, but it's definitely nicer, a little bit easier when you're the lone wolf, when you're the black sheep, however you want to refer to that. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I did set aside a couple of decks for later. I'm going to do a reading with Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman, and I will do a Crow Collective. And I might do some other things too, like later in the evening. I was thinking about maybe doing like a midnight read, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of toying with the idea. We'll see what happens. And then I had said in one of the other affirmation videos that I probably will do like kind of like a witchy Wednesday, but a witchy Monday, and I'll probably focus on like my herbal decks, my bird decks, stuff like that, like natural type stuff for those green witches. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial weekend if you're here in the USA, your regular weekend if you're not in the USA. I will talk to you all later. Bye.